Mr. Geren, is there a difference between potential and imminent danger to the mother's life?
Mr. Toth, that's going to be up to the physicians that make that decision.
The answer, but it's in the legislation currently, right?
Yes, it is.
Correct. So, in the fetal pain bill that we did in 2013, how did you vote on that?
I don't remember it. I think I voted yes.
I think you did, yes.
In fact, I know I did.
You did. I'm sorry. So, were there exceptions to the mother's life in that bill like there was in the heartbeat bill?
I assume, if I recall right, yes, there were, but there was confusion about how to interpret that. The doctors are the ones that were confused.
Were there any differences in the exception to a mother's life between fetal pain in 2013 and the heartbeat bill?
I don't recall the 2013 bill.
There were no differences. And so my question is, the courts have ruled that there only has to be a potential, correct? Not imminent, but a potential danger to the mother's life in order to stop the pregnancy.
Or bodily functions.
Correct. That's already been defined by the courts. So I'm trying to understand what your legislation does.
Well, the Supreme Court of Texas asked the medical board to come up with good rules that were understandable by the doctors, by the hospitals. The medical board didn't do that. And so it becomes a responsibility in my mind for the legislature to come up with that, and I believe that this bill does that.
Why is it that there is confusion around the heartbeat bill? Let me answer my question. I apologize. Why is it? Let me clarify my question.
Go ahead.
Please. If there is no confusion around fetal pain in 2013, why all of a sudden is there confusion around the heartbeat bill in 2025 when the exceptions are all the same, and this is an issue not of imminent? It's not about imminent death, not about imminent harm. It's about potential, which is the same as it was in 2013. Why all of a sudden is there all this confusion?
Mr. Toth, there's been confusion since that bill, and the confusion even became greater under the heartbeat bill when you put a prison sentence on a doctor for 99 years or losing his or her license. Then they were concerned that if they didn't take it to just the last minute, and women have died because of that.
Have any hospitals been sued as a result of it?
I'm sorry?
Have any hospitals or doctors been sued as a result of the loss of life of any women?
Not that I'm aware of, but
then
I know
why
women.
Is that?
Let me finish, please, Mr. Toth.
Why is there not been a
Mr.
lawsuit?
Toth, will you let me finish?
Members, please do not talk over each other so everybody can hear your debate.
The answer to your last question that you so rudely interrupted me on is there has been confusion. Doctors waited until the last minute to perform abortions, and women have died because of that. And that's what the confusion about. The confusion has existed since 2013. We are trying to fix that so doctors are not afraid to save a woman's life.
Can I ask a question?
You sure can.
Why have there been no lawsuits over that?
I'm not aware if there have been lawsuits or not.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.